Hi everyone, Radhe Radhe. In this video, we're going to be doing, chapter 18, verse 52, and 51, 52, and 53 were merged in both commentaries, and we did 51 on New Year Day, 2025, Jan 1, New 2025. So now we're going to be doing 52, the middle version. So I'll just read out the whole thing, but we'll do a different verse for each video as I always do. And but I'll read it out so that it makes sense. I'll not read out, maybe I'll read out the last line of the last part so it makes sense. So just like all of that. Okay, so I hope you've had a really good start to your year. I have had an absolutely phenomenal, out of this world phenomenal start to this year, and I hope you have also, and I hope it's helped you. You've had a phenomenally spiritual, beautifully spiritual start to the year. Even if materially it's up and down, it doesn't matter, as you know. I keep quoting over and over again, I keep quoting 522, that these material things, material happinesses and distresses, they're just dualities, and that's 727, and then 522 is that they're temporary and they're sources of misery. So we don't really care about these material happiness, or at least we want to get to the place where we don't care about them, because they're temporary and they are sources of misery. So we accept whatever comes our way. So anyways, I hope that's how you've been feeling, but you've also been feeling closer and closer and closer to Krishna with every, to Radha Krishna with every moment, passing day, passing week, over the years, just slightly, step by step, little by little, or maybe huge, big, whichever one, but yes, closer to Krishna. Okay, so let's call out to Bhagwan Shri Krishna. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Dear Bhagwan Shri Krishna, please help us use this year to bring us closer to you. And okay, so I've had this glimpse, and so in the morning, the prayers, and we've heard this, probably many of us have probably heard this many times, is, and I do this, is we pray in the morning saying, Dear Bhagwan Shri Krishna, please help us do everything that we are doing today for you. People will say, I offer everything I do today for you, to you, and I don't understand that very much, because I don't have the consciousness to offer everything I'm doing to him. I mean, I offer it as in I can say at the end that whatever I did, please accept it as my offering, because but in the morning I say, please help me do everything I do today for you, so that it actually comes in a very genuine way. So this is a really great prayer, and at the end say whatever I've done. And Hari Parshad Prabhu had something which I have not yet memorized. It doesn't follow a meter, it doesn't follow a tune, and it's kind of long, so it's been difficult for me to memorize it, but I will, and then I'll share it when I do. But yes, so this is a prayer, but then I had a slightly deeper glimpse about this just yesterday, and I'll share that, and hopefully this will help. And that is that I'm imagining myself looking at my life from like 200 foot above the earth. I'm as if I am higher up, maybe 100 foot above or something, higher up, and looking down on myself and my life, and I'm seeing every day of my life being a blank canvas. And this canvas does not belong to me. This day does not belong to me. It belongs to Krishna. So I have to do, I mean, it is important for me to do whatever I do for him, because it does not belong to me. I don't know how much you'll be able to resonate. I also am not able to resonate with it. And I'm saying this because I had this glimpse of it where I was very deeply able to resonate with it yesterday. And even afterwards, I've had glimpses. Right now, in this moment, I'm not able to to access it very well. But yeah, if you can access it, or whatever you can access or meditate on, and then bring it to your knowing consciousness, yet that yes, this was not intellectual, this was not an intellectual exercise, I hadn't heard it from someone, it was just something I was with a pure devotee. I think I spent some time listening to a pure devotee, and I was able to probably download that from their energy. So I think that's what happened, and it was just a glimpse. It was like a 30-second glimpse, and it was so strong. It was like, this day does not belong to me, and that doesn't mean like I'm not scared, right? I mean, I woke up today very scared. I'm like, what am I going to do today? I mean, how am I going? I mean, the fear is there. What if I don't manage to do it? What if I don't manage to do the right thing, or as much as I'm supposed to do or want to do, or whatever? What if this is a lot of fear. That's the human condition. But having those glimpses is still very helpful to move past that. Like, even at least for that moment, even for that 30 seconds, I was not afraid, right? And in that 30 seconds, I had this clarity that yes, this knowingness that yes, my day does not belong to me, my day belongs in service to Krishna. So yeah, okay, so let's read the verse together. And dear Bhagwan Sri Krishna, please help us come closer to you, and please help us use this verse to help us come closer to you. Okay, so let's sing the 1852. Vivek सेवी लघ्वाशीयतवाक्काय मानसः ध्यानयोगपरो नित्यं वैराग्यं समुपाश्रितः. Okay, so samupashritah basically is coming up to vairagyam samupaya, having taken shelter of. So, being purified by his intelligence and controlling the mind with determination, giving up the objects of sense gratification, being freed from attachment and hatred, one who lives in a secluded place, who eats little, who controls his body, who mind, power and speech, mind and power of speech, who is always in trance and who is detached. This is that thing. Detached, vairagyam. So that person, such a person is elevated to the position of self-realization. And I'd spoken about the commentaries in the previous verse, so I'm not going to do that again, but I'll just read the translation in this. So that's it for this verse. Wish you a day and year filled with tons of spiritual growth, tons of realizations, and tons of the holy name bringing you to the next. If you're chanting, if you're not chanting, please start chanting. Even if you do one time, not one round, which is one mala, one set of 108 beads, but even if you do one time in the morning when you wake up, or whenever you remember during the day, or before you sleep, or something. If, like I'm saying, in the morning or before you sleep or something, so that you create a habit, and then it's easier to remember to do it because it just becomes a habit. But anytime really, but even if you start off by doing one time Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, that will help you immensely. And if you're doing one round, or however many rounds, if you can up it a little bit to get to 16. But this holy name is what will clear out all of our anarthas, and clear out all of these fears that are just holding tight onto us, and like just chanting is what is going to help with that. So whatever the next step is for you, however big, however small, doesn't matter, but whatever the next step is for you, I wish you the courage, the strength, the motivation, the eagerness, the sincerity, whatever is required for you, I wish you that, so that you can take that next step and start to, or continue to clear out more and more of the fear, and build this intense loving relationship, loving exchange with Bhagwan Shri Krishna. Wish you a beautiful day. Radhe Radhe.